The Social Security Administration has recently implemented an adjustment that has prompted many retirees to scrutinize their bank statements more closely. And here at USA Secure Benefits, we are committed to providing clear, accurate information to counter the widespread misinformation circulating online. For decades, our team has assisted individuals in managing their financial futures. And when it comes to Social Security, the confusion and outright falsehoods being disseminated are causing genuine harm to those who have dedicated their lives to earning these benefits. It is essential to address the facts directly. There has been a notable adjustment to Social Security payments in 2025, with some recipients observing an increase of approximately $200 per month in their checks. But this is not a blanket payment distributed to all beneficiaries. Understanding the qualifications is crucial, as it can determine whether individuals receive the anticipated funds or face unexpected shortfalls. The Cost of Living Adjustment, or COLA, for 2025 has been set at 2.5%, which varies in dollar terms based on each person's existing benefit amount. For the average retiree receiving around $1,127 monthly, this equates to roughly $48 more per month. However, the $200 figure applies in specific scenarios that warrant closer examination. At USA Secure Benefits, our approach is grounded in delivering unvarnished truths rather than unfounded optimism or softened realities. We aim to equip you with the knowledge needed to secure the benefits earned through years of labor without promoting illusions. Much of the online discourse on Social Security prioritizes attracting attention over offering practical assistance, often citing sensational numbers without context, eligibility details, or recognition that the program is tailored to individual circumstances. Benefits differ based on earnings history, claiming age, work credits, and other personalized factors, explaining why one person's amount may vary significantly from another's. Regarding the $200 increase, the 2.5% COLA is indeed being applied to current benefit checks, but for the average retirement benefit of about $1,900 monthly, it results in around $48, not $200. The apparent discrepancy arises because those with above-average benefits prior to the adjustment are seeing larger increments. For instance, recipients of the maximum benefit in 2024, approximately $4,700 for those retiring at full retirement age, would gain about $117 monthly, while those who delayed claiming until age 70 and receive over $5,800 could approach or exceed $200. Notably, fewer than 6% of beneficiaries receive amounts near the maximum, with most aligned to the average yielding proportional increases. Additionally, individuals receiving both Social Security retirement benefits and Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, may experience combined increases nearing or surpassing $200, as SSI also received its own COLA. This represents an adjustment to preserve purchasing power amid rising costs for essentials like groceries, utilities, and healthcare, rather than unsolicited additional funds. It is important to clarify that COLA increases are not bonuses, rewards, or acts of governmental generosity. They are mechanisms to sustain the value of benefits against inflation, preventing effective reductions in buying power when prices rise by 2.5% or more. However, the calculation method for this inflation measure, using the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, is based on spending patterns of working-age individuals, not retirees, who often allocate more to healthcare and housing, areas where costs have escalated faster than general inflation, meaning the 2.5% COLA may not fully offset real expense growth for many seniors. Eligibility for the COLA is automatic for all receiving Social Security retirement, disability, or survivor benefits, requiring no applications or inquiries. It appeared in payments from late December 2024 or January 2025, depending on regular schedules, and any absence of the increase warrants immediate contact with the Social Security Administration. That said, other potential benefits are not automatic and often go unclaimed, amounting to millions in unused funds annually due to lack of awareness or assumptions of ineligibility. These include Medicare savings programs covering premiums, deductibles, and coinsurance, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program for food aid, and state-specific initiatives for property tax relief, utility support, prescription drugs, and more, which collectively could surpass $200 monthly. Reasons for non-claiming include misconceptions of shame in seeking assistance after a lifetime of contributions, yet accessing entitled programs is not charity but fulfillment of societal promises in return for taxes and payroll deductions. Complexity also deters many, with overlapping federal, state, county, and nonprofit options, featuring varied requirements, processes, and timelines that can overwhelm without guidance. At USA Secure Benefits, we emphasize the broader implications, as Social Security serves as the primary retirement income foundation for most Americans. 90% of those 65 and older rely on it, with half deriving at least 50% of their income from benefits, and 1 in 4 depending almost exclusively on it, leaving no margin for shortfalls amid unchanging incomes and escalating living costs that do not diminish with age, but often rise, particularly in health-related areas. Discussions of a $200 increase, even if limited, highlight matters of survival and quality of life for retirees such as teachers, factory workers, caregivers, and veterans, where such funds could enable full medication adherence instead of rationing, maintain home heating to avoid discomfort, afford essential care like dental or vision services before issues worsen, or facilitate travel to visit family, preventing isolation. These are fundamental aspects of dignified living that should not be compromised due to aging. This reality underscores not just economic challenges, but moral imperatives, as those who contributed to national prosperity deserve security without fear or hardship in retirement, having earned it through adherence to societal expectations. Concerns about Social Security's future viability are legitimate, with trust funds projected for depletion around 2034 or 2035, potentially necessitating 20% benefit cuts absent congressional intervention. Addressing this demands political action on taxes, benefits, retirement ages, and means testing, involving compromises. But immediate financial needs persist regardless of long-term debates. Bills and necessities require attention now. Therefore, USA Secure Benefits recommends practical steps. First, review your latest Social Security statement to confirm the 2.5% COLA application from December 2024 levels, contacting the administration if absent. Second, utilize the official government benefits eligibility screening tool, investing about 20 minutes to assess potential programs based on your income, assets, and situation. Third, if qualified for unclaimed benefits, initiate applications without self-doubt or dismissal of the effort, as persistence transforms eligibility into tangible support. By following these measures, individuals can ensure they maximize earned entitlements, navigating the system effectively amid ongoing uncertainties. The adjustments in 2025, while beneficial for some, highlight the necessity of informed action to safeguard financial stability, and at USA Secure Benefits, we continue to advocate for clarity and empowerment in these critical matters, urging all eligible retirees to verify their positions without delay to avoid leaving resources untapped. This update serves as a reminder that Social Security's role extends beyond mere payments to upholding the promise of security after a lifetime of contribution, and misconceptions must be dispelled to prevent undue hardship. For those potentially affected, the automatic nature of COLA contrasts with the proactive requirements for supplementary programs, reinforcing the importance of personal initiative in a landscape where information gaps can lead to significant losses. Moreover, the disparity in benefit increases underscores the program's individualized structure, where higher earners or those with delayed claims reap larger adjustments, yet the majority experience modest gains, aligned to average amounts, prompting a need for broader financial planning to supplement Social Security. The critique of inflation metrics reveals systemic shortcomings, as retiree-specific expenses like medical care often exceed the indexed rates, eroding real value over time despite annual tweaks. In addressing unclaimed benefits, it is vital to reframe perceptions. These are not handouts, but rightful returns on societal investments, and overcoming pride or complexity barriers can yield substantial relief. The statistical reliance on Social Security, encompassing vast majorities of seniors, amplifies the stakes, where even small increases impact daily choices between necessities and deprivations, affecting health, comfort, and social ties. Projections of fund shortfalls add urgency to national reforms, but individual actions remain paramount for current well-being, as political resolutions unfold slowly. Thus, the call to action, verifying statements, screening eligibility, and applying promptly, empowers retirees to claim their due, fostering resilience in retirement. USA Secure Benefits stands ready to guide through these complexities, ensuring that factual understanding prevails over sensationalism and that every eligible dollar supports the dignified later years deserved by America's workforce veterans.